And we are back. Cartoon TV here. I'm Fitz.
Yes, Tasha.
And we're ready to talk. I haven't said that in a minute, but we are ready to talk. So, I wanted to go ahead and start off with Monique. The whole Monique fiasco. Sis thought we talked about last week. Possibly we did, but more has unfolded since the last time she came out and talked about Tyler Perry, Oprah, and what's the name? Tyler Perry, Oprah, and Lee Daniels. Yeah. So apparently, Tyler Perry gave her a phone call and called her, and they kind of like squashed the beef. I don't know if Oprah and Lee Daniels have called, but for sure Tyler Perry has called, and I don't know. For me, I don't know if it was like her being kind of shady, because she was like, yeah, and I told that motherfucker I need to talk to Medea because he was still trying to be on his white boy shit. And she's like, Medea got on the phone, and she was like, I know you ain't sucking dick no more. And like, it's just like, I was just like,
no,
are you trying to be
in depth like
are
that.
you trying to be shady or what? I actually saw the clip from the actual comedy thing, so I don't know, but yeah. So pretty much they squashed the beef. Tyler Perry just said he did understand where she was coming from, I guess, and they left that there. So recently, Adrienne Bailon.
Yeah, I guess she was on a reel. I've kind of backed off the reel lately, so I can't really say exactly what she said verbatim, but it was something to the effect of her talking about Monique being loud and stuff. And she wasn't. I don't even think she said names. I guess.
Oh, she didn't.
When she said it, but she was kind of like, or maybe I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
You don't watch the whole thing,
so I don't know if they showed a clip of it and then she spoke on it, or how they equated it with her talking about Monique. But she pretty much said that a person does not have to be loud when they say their truth. Well, when the truth is so frowned upon and somebody's mad that somebody is speaking their truth, yes, it has to be said loudly. And why? The fact that you want to silence her and tell her how her truth should be said is already the fucking problem.
I was about to say that she's talking about. That's what she's talking about. Yeah.
Everybody wants to tell somebody how to say their truth or how it should be conveyed. But no, it's not yours to dictate how it's going to be said. Ever. Like, I want that bitch to shut up. Yeah. Especially, I want to go in on
so now have that seat.
I want to go in on Adrienne so bad, but I'm trying to be
sorry, guys. Coco in here with us, and she
because it's like...
But, I agree with you. I agree. I feel like when it's somebody's truth and somebody's the way they feel, you can't dictate, like you said, tell them how to tell their truth, like or tell how they feel about something. Granted, like I said, like I've been saying, I don't know if the last has video, but I do think that her saying "suck my dick" was a little harsh. But at the end of the day, she's a comedian, and Monique doesn't. She show me harm by her words at all. Right. She's always giving me that type, but she's not trying to be like literally suck my dick. But she's saying, yes, y'all did me wrong, pretty much. So yeah, y'all kiss my black ass.
She's entitled to her feelings. Exactly. People have feelings. That's a human trait.
Shit. We
like she should have her feelings. Yeah. You don't have to like her feelings. Like you don't have to agree with them. But they're hers to have, and you don't get to tell her when to have them or how to have them. It's just that this is not how it works.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. So, and also I wanted to speak more about Monique. So pretty much, Adrienne Bailon, stop. Just stick to your lane. Shut up.
That is these days, marrying your friend's best friend.
Exactly. I was about to say, wasn't he married or something? Yeah. Well, I don't know what all that shit about.
She married her ex-boyfriend's friend.
Oh.
So
yeah, so just hold your peace, because there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot that can be said about you. So I wanted to talk about I guess Cheryl. What's her name? Cheryl Underwood from the Real Talk, or
the Talk.
Yeah, isn't she like Cheryl?
Sherry, I don't know.
Anyway, I know her as a girl from Beauty Shop that was like with the mug cake, and I love that. That's like one of my favorite movies. So her. So she did. I saw her her little clip on what she said, and she pretty much was saying like Monique, they're friends, and she said Monique gave her very first job, and that she started off good. And by the way, guys, follow Monique's husband and their it's Monique and her husband's podcast. It's very very good. It's called.
I didn't know they had one.
It's called. Fuck, what is it called?
You be into all that shit.
Yeah, I do. It's called. Fuck, I didn't get it because I gotta make sure I say it right. It's called. Open relationship. That's what's called.
And I hate that how people. I'm sorry, we're going to jump the topic a little bit, but how people be like, oh, because your interpretation is so single-minded of openness. openness can mean honesty. Openness can be, I don't have to lie. Right. And people are so small-minded that they only think that, because they have an open relationship, they just mean it's open to have sex with whoever you want. It might be that too, but it's not just that.
Right.
And y'all sleep out here to think that y'all need some openness in your lives.
Right. Okay, so we'll go back there since this wanted to bring it up. We'll go back there because the podcast explains what they mean by that. But I want Cheryl Underwood. I believe that's her name, guys. You know what I fucking said.
I think you have it right. I feel like that sounds right.
Sounds like it. But then I keep thinking about Carrie Underwood. I think about Cheryl. Like I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, the girl, the black sister on the talk. So she pretty much was saying like, yes, Monique is. We're friends. She had my very first job. And all that shit. And I don't know if you guys heard about the whole fiasco about Queens of Comedy, and she was supposed to be a part of it, Cheryl, but Cheryl didn't end up being a part of it because somebody on the phone hated on her, said she wasn't attractive. It was just a lot going on. Yeah, that was a while back. Some of you guys know about the story. So they crossed paths. So Cheryl was saying pretty much, she started off very well, and Monique said the same thing, like I was listening to. She started very well. She was like, yes, Monique, she was like, yes, they do give us, it is hard for, she was very like, particular what she was saying, but she was pretty much agreeing that say yes, it's hard in Hollywood for us black actresses to get roles, which is we know that shit. How many black best actresses has been black? What is one? So like come on. But so she was pretty much just saying that, and then she turns and shifts and say, but you gotta be kind of careful what you're saying. Like turns like to Uncle Tom, and I understand that she's on this platform to where she's on a talk show and shit like that, but I really feel not to say nothing. Because I'm sorry, ain't no way a friend of mine was going through something like that and she was speaking the truth, because it's clearly evident that Monique has been blackballed. And it's clear. Right. So.
And then the fact that y'all can, when you backtrack and backpedal on what you really want to say, clearly but like you said, but you gotta be careful. Exactly. You're saying you agree with her.
Right.
But you're going to allow these people who write your checks, I guess, to silence
you
for money.
Exactly.
So that makes you a puppet and controlled by currency.
Exactly.
And all of that.
The situation that she's talking about. This is what she's talking about.
You're controlled by the people who blackballed her.
Exactly. So I thought that was whack as fuck. I thought, don't do that. Just don't speak at all. When they brought the topic, of course she has to speak on it.
It's not for you.
But just maybe you can say, no, have a comment. Exactly.
And
that would have been it. But, of course, because she is the comedian of the show, she has to speak on it. But that's another whole thing. Uncle Tom, that's the whole fucking thing. That's the issue, because you're the clown of the show. No, you're not calling her a clown, but she's the comedian. Exactly. So now you gotta dance around the way you really feel, and that's not cool. You should just stood up and be like, nah, I don't want to talk about it, and move the fuck on. That's whack. For a friend, I feel like it's worth it. So going back to the open relationship or open marriage, the podcast is named that because the podcast is named that. I'm trying to multitask, play with Coco, and still talk to y'all. So the podcast is named that because open relationship, like you said, is actually, you're correct. They said it's a lot more than just sexually. It's emotionally. It sounds like it to me.
I don't just get sexual with that.
Yeah,
I never did.
She said Sydney was her husband's name, has always been her friend. They were friends before this, and he watched her go through relationship after relationship after relationship. I think she said they were friends since they were like in the 6th grade or some shit like that. So she's saying like, we're open, we're like best friends. Although she did say in the beginning our relationship was an open relationship, because she did feel like she was the shit when she was on the Parkers and shit like that, and she felt like she had the right to to do her thing. Yeah, sorry sis. Yeah, so that was the what it started off as, but it developed into more as they got older and just stuck with it. They do have an open relationship. And the funny thing about it is Hollywood, I'm sure they ain't the only couple that have an open relationship.
They just don't openly talk about it. Other couples just don't openly talk about their open relationship.
Exactly. And and going back to the whole situation to even why this is a problem, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with Sydney standing up for his wife and thinking that she should demand for money for things, for trips, and or for going to promote something. I don't see nothing wrong with it, especially if she only made $50,000 for that movie. And the $50,000 she ended up giving that movie Oscar. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. So I do feel like she had the right to get money for everything else she was doing, because she said she did the movie as a favor. She did not know it was going to be that big, and if she wouldn't have been that big, I'm sure she would requested a lot more than that. So, it is what it is. So I don't see anything wrong with the whole situation. I don't see why, you know, why such a big deal of her, even why it started as a big
decent person even would have gave her more
exactly.
after they seen the success that they had.
Exactly.
Because how was giving her a little bit more after all that you made
exactly
going to hurt you.
And that's exactly what Sidney said. He was like, you know, they made millions of dollars in that movie. So
that's greed.
Why would it not?
Greed.
Why would you not? Exactly. Why would you not want to? Especially, they told, Sidney was saying that they were offering her to stay, go out and promote the movie and stay there longer if she wanted to. So why not just give her that money in her pocket? Why not say, go promote the movie, you can stay for that night and come back home, and we'll just give you the money for the hotel stay and all that shit. Like, why not?
You know? I swear, it's like people with money really are people who get it, like, really think somehow that if they share,
they'll go broke or some shit.
Like, you know, like they, like it's gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
To, I don't know.
Yeah, like it's gonna hurt them to
and
this
share. Is not me trying to say that people should give handouts.
No,
everybody should work for what they want in life.
But she worked for what she.
Exactly.
I mean, it was pretty acclaimed.
I don't want what I'm saying to get misconstrued in any way.
Exactly. So she deserved it, you know. So that's pretty much. I mean, I did have other topics. We did have other topics, but I'm kind of like. You went on and on about this shit. And at the end of the day, Monique, you ain't wrong. Do your thing. Continue to see and keep telling them to suck your dick. I mean, granted, I would prefer a different way of saying it, but that's the way.
Keep telling your truth loudly.
That's the way you feel about that shit. Speak it, because at the end of the day, you tell your truth, and that's your truth, and it is true. We all can evidently see it that you were blackballed,
and the fact that they still trying to tell you, even with you telling your truth, they still trying to tell you how to tell it. It's continuously proving your point.
Right, exactly. I mean, we had a woman like Meryl Streep get up and talk about who's a white, successful actress. Every actress look up to her, pretty much. And she got up and spoke the truth about Black Hollywood and how we are being treated in Hollywood, period. Right. So it's nothing wrong with her saying it as a comedian the way she wants to say it. And I'm done. So y'all make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at Captivity
TV.
Right? And make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and we out, guys. See you guys later.